Good to have you back on this channel. This time around, we'll examine drought-resistant plants that bloom in vibrant fall hues. Fall foliage in the desert garden may be lacking, but that doesn't mean you have to settle for a drab autumn scene. Flowering plants of many shapes and hues welcome the cooler weather of autumn. Here are 7 of our top picks for autumn flowering plants to provide more color and charm to your yard. Each is resistant to dry conditions and requires little maintenance. Most plants just require annual pruning. Nothing will be left to do but rake up the leaves that have fallen. Let's have a look at this. Number 1. Lemmon's Marigold. Lemmon's Marigold, also known as Copper Canyon Daisy, is known scientifically as Tagates lemoni. Its leaves are delicately textured and fragrant all year long. Flowers that resemble daisies but are yellow emerge in the winter, spring, and fall, but not in the summer. This lovely shrub is safe for gardens, even if deer are common in the area, because they avoid it. Plant in a hole with composted soil, suitable for growing zones 2 through 11. Number 2. Damianita. Drought tolerant in the spring and fall, with sporadic blooms in the summer, the ground is covered in a bright yellow carpet of Damianita. The dark green appearance of the tiny needle-like leaves, which are scented, is a plus. Their vibrant hues will be on full display when planted alongside walkways or clustered around stones. For more flowers, plant in a well-drained soil and give it a gentle trim in the late spring and again in the fall. This plant is hardy from USDA zones 7 to 11. Number 3. Beloperone. The drought-resistant garden is brightened all year long by the orange-red blooms that bloom on the plant. The tuberosa, or Beloperone, is a large, spreading plant that thrives in a more natural setting. Depending on the soil moisture levels, the stems may or may not have heart-shaped leaves. Because of its bright red tubular blossoms, it attracts hummingbirds. This plant is hardy in USDA hardiness zones 9 through 11. Number 4. Desert Ruellia. The brilliant green leaves of this inhabitant of the desert are offset with purple flowers. Ruellia peninsularis, sometimes known as desert Ruellia. There is a seasonal slowdown in flower production throughout the winter months. It has hairy leaves and is slightly more sensitive to cold than Texas Ranger. The desert Ruellia does not rapidly propagate or self-seed. Ruellia sacra is hardy in USDA plant hardiness zones 9 through 11. Number 5. Autumn Sage. The abundance of blooms that appear in the spring and fall on little autumn sage makes quite an impact on the landscape. If the weather stays mild all year, the flowers can keep blooming. Due to their compact stature, these plants work well in the landscape, either as standalone accents or as part of smaller groupings. As the blooms bloom, hummingbirds will fly about, sipping nectar. Zones 7 to 9 are ideal for cultivating autumn sage. Number 6. Violet Silverleaf. The silvery gray leaves of the violet silverleaf draw the eye, but the showy purple blooms that follow soon steal the show. Flowers bloom in spurts, frequently in reaction to an increase in humidity. The flowering season officially begins in the summer and peaks in the autumn. The soil must be able to drain adequately, and the plant must receive full sun. These plants are hardy in USDA plant hardiness zones 8 through 11. Number 7. California Fuchsia. It's not true that the color red only appears on trees in the autumn. Native California Fuchsia attracts hummingbirds with its profusion of orange-red blossoms. The blooming season often starts in the summer and continues into the fall. It is best to plant in well-drained soil, and then perform a complete pruning in late fall to encourage new growth. The hardiness range of a California fuchsia is from USDA plant hardiness, zones 8 to 11. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.